All right, Dan. First game, a little cold today, but it was a win. So let's get your overall thoughts on today's game.
Well, like you said, Jim, it was a win, and we're going to take the win any way we can get it. As ugly as we played today, and it was ugly, a win is a win, and we're going to take it. I thought, there were some aspects of the game that we played well. I thought our defensive back line played extremely well today. We only allow one shot on goal, and that comes from basically in their midfield at the edge of their attacking third of the field, and Morgan had a nice save on that. I think she had some stickum on her gloves because, at first I'm thinking, oh no, she misjudged that one, but then she snagged it, and that was a nice save. But, I thought our team defense, I think we had a good plan. We need to improve some things with our defense, but that was probably the most solid part of our game. I think we had scoring opportunities offensively, we're just anxious and just didn't focus on proper technique to put the ball in the net.
Could that just be first game jitters, basically?
I'm hoping that's what it was. I'm hoping it's first game jitters. Again, we had so many opportunities to put the ball in the net, and we just didn't do that. So we'll just have to see how things go.
Let's talk about the cold a little bit today. I know that always kind of affects a little bit here and there.
The cold was, it affected both teams. I think it affected the coaches more standing on the sideline than anything else. But the game actually started out with bright sunshine and nice weather. It wasn't too bad. But as you can tell, standing here in the shade, once the sun goes behind the trees and stuff, it gets cold.
So let's talk about some of the kids. Who did you thought did really well today?
Again, I thought we were anchored pretty well by our defensive back line with Hillary Wall and Stephanie Kuski back there. Had solid play from Helen Jones, and then when Lexi Allen and Sierra Vinger were in there and Zoe Simon. I mean, we didn't give on defense at all. And then I thought once our interior midfielders started to work together a little bit more with Gabby and Claire and Molly or Jessica or Allie Knapp, whoever else we put in the middle, they started to click, they started to work together. I thought our outside wings did a nice job of making appropriate runs and getting to the ball. We just need to work a little bit more on our patience with our crossing, finding people in the box that are wide open, those types of things. So we'll work on that stuff.
Let's talk about that. You just kind of mentioned a little bit about gelling, and normally at this time of the year, you're fighting weather, and this year we didn't have any snow on the ground. Normally we're clearing the field off and trying to get the kids to work together. You've had a little bit better conditions this year for no snow. Has that kind of helped your team a little bit, do you think?
It helped a little bit, but let's face it, we had spring break last week, and that was just a killer of a week, losing probably 6 starters, if you will, to spring break. So we just have to recover from that and move on.